to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Fresno State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So New Mexico's offense will get the first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Fresno State's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. To the air, it's Pineda. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Here's the handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Lobos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up. Off-play action on first down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Lobos. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To throw, it's Pineda. He's moving out of the pocket. Uncorks one to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Back open in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Working that left side now. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Under fire. He's got it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's Connor. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And now on second down for this offense. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Fresno State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Matt, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to...
Oh, he's got some space. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Lobos decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Pineda. With the catch, it's Connor. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you...
Wide open on the right. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly... happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air, it's Pineda. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, New Mexico! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And they tacked on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The sure hands, it's Connor. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield, it's Pineda. Hauls it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Fresno State right back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion, like, I got to get the football.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They'll immediately call timeout. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield. For a big-time play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass. It's Pineda. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Runs through the tackle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. And the Lobos will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Going to the run to start this second half. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Fresno State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Lobos want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Got a man. It's Connor. At the 35, he's open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Goes to the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll try it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the grab at the 10. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's 1st down, Fresno State.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. He'll take that completion.
Finds his tight end. there to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Connor. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. And the Bulldogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Connor. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll go back to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for a big gain. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Lobos in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the catch. It's Connor. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to...
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Landry. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Takes the handoff. It's Peppers. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but this is a critical third down that they have to...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Fresno State will have to punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's in open space downfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
That's reeled in. It's Peppers. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.